Hello and welcome to Lifetime in Court, the show where we break down your favorite made-for-TV movies one bottle at a time. I'm your host, Patrick Serrano, and today we are talking about Just What the Doctor Ordered. Just What the Doctor Ordered stars Eric Roberts, Grace Patterson, Carrie Schroeder, and Brandon Tyler Moore. On the show, we either pour it up, which means yes, or put a cork in it, which means no, thank you. So, what are we going to do to this movie? Put a cork in it. Now, if you haven't seen the movie and you want to avoid spoilers, you're going to want to go ahead and hit pause because I'm going to do a quick little recap starting now.
The movie picks up where the last Stalked by My Doctor sequel left off. Academy Award nominee Eric Roberts is back as Dr. Beck. He has escaped from the mental hospital, which he burned down, and has fixated on another underage teenager. Gross. Her name is Alex. The dream sequences are back and are just as disturbing. While Alex talks to her hot boyfriend on Zoom, she grabs her chest and goes into cardiac arrest. Dr. Beck calls 911 awkwardly, trying not to reveal his identity because he's a wanted criminal.
I have an 18-year-old female. She's suffering cardiac. I have a girl who's passed out. I don't know what's wrong with her. Please send somebody.
Alex is diagnosed with the same congenitive heart disease that killed her father. Dr. Beck dresses up like a doctor to eavesdrop, learning that Alex will need a heart transplant and a home nurse. He tracks down the assigned home nurse. Her name is Chris, and he attempts to kill her with a syringe. Since it's Lifetime, she's not going to go down like that and falls down the stairs instead. Dr. Beck takes over as Chris and is immediately jealous of her sexy boyfriend. He fantasizes about killing him.
Liar! Liar, liar, liar! I brought all the flowers!
And I fantasize about kissing him. Realizing that Alex is in love with someone else, Dr. Beck decides to win her heart by giving her a heart transplant. Dr. Beck goes to a bar and seduces a very horny lady. She goes home with him and is into the CPR doll he has dressed up as Alex. During a striptease that no one asked for, we learn that the horny lady is, in fact, a horny detective. Dr. Beck decides not to kill her because he's a criminal and finds a therapist who is an organ match. They do a quick therapy session where the therapist realizes that Dr. Beck is crazy because he knocks the therapist out while he looks at his diploma. The therapist wakes up in the trunk of a car and escapes. He swings around a pipe before getting hit by a truck. Grace from 911 calls Alex's mom, Maggie.
This is Maggie Newell.
Hi, this is Grace from 911, following up on your inquiry.
Did you notice anything unusual about my daughter's call?
Your daughter wasn't the one who made the call, ma'am. It was a man.
A man?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am. He sounded older. Whoever he was, he had medical knowledge. I hope that helps.
The mother is putting things together and goes to the police. The detective assigned to her case is the horny detective. Dr. Beck drugs Alex and Scott with some tea. They wake up tied to gurneys and are prepped for the heart transplant in a makeshift operating room. Alex frees herself and drags her shirtless hunk boyfriend around the hospital. The horny detective shows up and struggles with Dr. Beck. The gun goes off and she is shot, and her heart ends up going to Alex. After a successful heart transplant, Alex wakes up and frantically tells her mother and her boyfriend that Dr. Beck was the one who performed the surgery. Dr. Beck is long gone, hitching a ride with a trucker to start a new life in a new town with another teenager. And that is just what the doctor ordered.
So Just What the Doctor Ordered is a Lifetime Movie Network staple. classic Lifetime here. Eric Roberts is an icon, an Academy Award-winning actor, and he really just has fun in any role he's in. This is the 5th in the Stalked by My Doctor series, and like the Scream series, I think we should have stopped at 4. You have Stalked by My Doctor, Stalked by My Doctor The Return, Stalked by My Doctor Patient's Revenge, Stalked by My Doctor Sleepwalker's Nightmare, and then this last movie, which drops the Stalked by My Doctor for some reason, and strangely goes with Just What the Doctor Ordered. The series was originally created by Doug Campbell, and then Jeff Hare took over the reins, keeping pretty much the same idea, making Eric Roberts a little less mean and not doing the Hawaiian shirt guy or as many flashback guys as he has or different personalities. I'd say Jeff Hare does a good job at these movies. They're just like so classic Lifetime that they are not working for me anymore. It's sad to say. I don't think we need any more Stalked by My Doctor movies. I mean, we should put this on the Do Not Resuscitate list, okay? Oh, do you see what I did there? Do Not Resuscitate? While the shirtless content was good and we had a hunky Lifetime hunk here, he was not enough to save the movie. The issue with the movie that I am having is that it's like that Matthew McConaughey thing. Like,
That's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age.
Yes, they do.
Eric Roberts is well into his late 60s, maybe early 70s, I don't know. He's still lusting after teenage girls? Like, it was creepy in 2015, but now, 6 years later, it is just getting ridiculous and kind of inappropriate, icky. Twitter seemed to be having a fun time, but I don't know. Very old school Lifetime with a male director, male writers. Yeah, so I would say let's stop making these movies. Eric Roberts is not worried about content. I mean, the man is making like 30 to 40 movies a year, okay? He's out of control busy. So let's give the guy a break. We can move on from this. And now it is time for the Minority Report, the segment where we talk about representation in TV movies and why it matters. So there wasn't too much representation here, which is another problem with the movie. We have the following actors. We have Dr. Singer, played by Seth Michaels, Dr. Patrick, who's not me, but it's played by Michael Rubano, and that's it. I think that wraps it up for this episode. If you want more at Lifetime Uncorked, you can follow me at Patrick Miguel or the show at Lifetime Uncorked. Don't forget to check out our website, lifetimeuncorked.com, and subscribe and like this video, okay? Don't forget to donate to our Ko-fi page. You can support Lifetime Uncorked with a simple $3 donation. The link is in the comments. And that's it for this week. We will see you soon. Okay, bye!